What is up, everybody? King Dylin here with Joker. Joker has decided to show off a bit.
Well, also this is something that I'm doing on my own to prep myself for Kingdom Hearts 4.
Which may not come out for another 7 years.
That's being generous. This is me just doing the secret boss fights, and I started with 2s. I don't know why. I just did. So, I'm doing the data fights, and this is my attempt of Lingering Will. My final and actual victorious attempt at Lingering Will.
Yep. And here we are.
So, I want to explain how the cycle of this fight. First off, the ball went right.
So you're trying to get it.
So I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And then, so here's the thing about Lingering Will. As I was fighting him, Lingering Will didn't feel like, not, I don't want to say not difficult, because he was very hard. More like, as soon as I got his patterns down, he was a lot more easier to deal with.
I mean, that's kind of just boss fights in general. Like, you memorize what they can do, and they become easy.
I will admit, the entire time I was fighting him, he is very, I don't know, he was very fun to fight. So I draw my combo there because when you hit square, you do this thing that's called Berserk Charge, and it extends your combo a little bit. And I tried to do that, but I messed it up.
I got you.
Then the reason I'm setting him up in the air, because that square is the start combo which launches him, I'm doing that to get him away from Goofy. Because allow me to explain that in my numerous deaths to the Lingering Will, Goofy is the one that interrupts me a lot. Because Goofy has, while I'm comboing in the air, he does his tornado, which hits him more, which gets him out of what I'm calling hit stun here. So basically his hit stun wears off.
Basically, he ups the revenge value, and then he's like, nope, now it's my turn to play the game.
It's my turn to attack. So I had to unequip that. And also, when he's on the ground, he'll push him away to where he's like, yep, I'm going to hit you now. So I had to unequip all of Goofy's abilities. So if you're ever wondering why he's just standing there normal attacking, it's because he has nothing equipped. The only thing he has equipped is, I think, Defender, which is his defense increases when he's at low HP. But the problem is that's not going to matter with a 2 health. By the way, you're going to see me try to randomly attack these lasers, because sometimes these lasers are also the death of me. And then here's his DM, which I found out I can block.
Oh!
So, in this second here, I have to guard this, because this is unblockable. But then this is blockable.
Oh!
At least if I, angle it right. You're going to see, there's a part where I literally was like, I'm dead. You're going to see that here in a second. Also, this limit form is so, look at how much HP goes away from this attack. A whole health bar went away from that.
Dang!
Yeah, it's so strong. Then you're going to see me try to, I think, wail on some of these things. Or no, I'm going to dodge over here.
And it mostly worked.
So, like I said, I try to attack these things. They are destroyable. This. I cannot use commands, and I cannot use potions. Donald heals me, so I have to block all of this.
Oh.
And I can't use Reflect either, so this part is a guaranteed hit.
So you just have to
pray, and I have to block all of this, otherwise I die. Which, miraculously, I did. I was very impressed that I managed to block all that. I was like, how did I do that? I was like, you know what? I'll take it. Because I was like, I'm going to die if any of this hits me.
Yeah. Honestly, I would have been dead in the first 10 seconds. I mean, I've already got proof of me being dead in the first 10 seconds.
This is me, again, trying to wail on these lasers and then try to guard when they're not in front of me. Also, Lingering Will has this weird thing where he'll pick one move and, like, spam the move over and over again. Like, you see he's consistently done the cannon, like, over and over again. And I draw my combo again, and then here's his DM again.
Well, just gotta run away.
Or block, because I found out you can block this.
Yep.
Just this part, I have to reflect. I can't actually guard it.
Or tank through it with second chance.
This is where I was like, you know what? No, I'm getting invincibility frames. I don't care.
You are too close.
I'm too close to like not just do anything about it.
This made me laugh the first
Because
time
I leveled that up. I know. I didn't know how low it was, and I did. I scared everyone in my house with how loud, yes, I screamed, that they were like, "Are you okay down here?"
I beat Lingering Will
On the hardest difficulty.
Who?
Who?
Well, at least Keys now knew what you were talking about.
At least Keys to understand. He was very happy for me. He was like, "Good job, you beat Lingering Will." So, yeah, that was my attempt at Lingering Will. The total number of deaths to Lingering Will is 67. I was almost at 69.
Nice.
So, yep. That, wow. Now I'm on to the data fights, which, that's another battle in of itself.
Yep. Well, I hope for the best for you when you're fighting them.
Thank you. I'm definitely going to try. And I might upload more fights that I feel proud of here and there. I might throw on, like, the super secret boss. Like, I might throw on KH3 and KH1s.
There will probably be more fights
There will
coming
be
up.
more fights that I will attempt to do and let you know the total number of deaths and the process. And honestly, here's the thing about Lingering Will. His fight felt fair. Like,
True.
I felt like when I died, it was my own fault. I was like, I didn't punish that. That's my fault.
It's a skill issue.
It is. And I felt like, okay, that was my inability to do something. There are also some times that I call BS because Goofy either pushed him out of the way or, ironically, Donald was not the problem. Donald healed me. If you didn't notice that end where I was locked out of all my commands, Donald healed me.
And that saved you.
That saved me. I was like, Donald, you don't know how much clutch you came in right there. Thank you for healing me and not Goofy.
I don't know. I've always had issues with Donald just like...
That was the one time Goofy actually gave me problems. Because it was either the spin or he would push him. And I'm like, can I just do this fight without them? I was getting so frustrated because when you're in limit form and you pop one of your like special commands, it revives both Donald and Goofy.
Oh!
And I was like, why does it revive them? Just leave them dead. I don't want either of them alive.
They're more useful dead.
I remember... when they did come alive, Goofy had his MP, so he went over to him, and I don't remember what he did, but he hit him, and Lingering Will was like, "Stop that." And he just killed me. I was like, Goofy, really? Oh, yuck.
Well, either way.
So, honestly, Lingering Will actually felt fair and felt fun compared to the other bosses.
That's the one thing about Kingdom Hearts that I genuinely enjoy. It's that the bosses are hard, but it's due to skill issues. It's not like complete BS. It's not like, oh yeah, you just didn't know this and just died. Where you're like, okay, I just need to block this. When you fight him, you're learning. Where you're just like, oh well. I feel like new games just don't do that.
His fight felt... I know a lot of people, because I also did, not like research, more like I saw other people's reactions to beating Lingering Will, and everyone had the same thing filled with rage. I didn't really get angry. I was just more like, okay, I understand why I died.
You leaned more in your gamer stance.
I was in such hardcore gamer stance. Dylan, I'm not joking you. I was so focused that I did... So I turned off... So keep in mind, I didn't listen to the game audio.
Oh.
I plugged in my headphones to my computer, and I just blasted the theme, which was Rage Awakens, and I just blasted that while fighting this dude. I didn't listen to, like, the commands of Sora going, yeah, take this, heal, yeah, there. I didn't listen to all that. I just listened to Rage Awaken, and that's all I did.
Nice.
And you want to know, so I also changed the song like every couple of deaths to be like, okay, that's the wrong vibe. I need a different vibe.
Okay, I need to reset my mind,
Do you
get in
know,
the right mojo.
Do you know the song I was playing while beating him?
What?
I was listening to, I'm not even joking, I was listening to Persona 5's Blooming Villain. So, I'll show you the song after, because if I show it now, it'll probably get copyrighted.
Yeah, probably.
And it's the one where you fight Kamoshida.
Ah, yep.
Or the other boss fights aside from...
The non-rivers in the desert.
The non-rivers in the desert. Those guys' fights.
Gotcha.
So those fights, I had Blooming Villain playing, and I was like, oh. I was 110%. All of my concentration was focused on that.
I can imagine.
Then I'm going to beat all the data fights for 2, and then I might jump... I'll probably jump to Honestly, I might actually jump to 3.
Okay. And then we
'Cause-
probably just do 1 when we're doing the playthrough.
Yeah, and we're still trying to figure out who's going to tackle which secret boss. Because the thing is, the secret bosses aren't available until, I think, when we get to the last world.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
think.
the World's Edge or something like that. Or
I'm pretty sure. So we got to, like, flip a coin or, like, decide, like, okay, that's the first one, this is the next one, this is the next one, this is the next one.
Okie dokie, I think that'll do it.
Yep, that'll do it. I will have more on my secret boss, like the true secret boss runs here, and I'll let you know the number of deaths, my opinions on that boss, and how BS it was. Or maybe I won't. Maybe it'll be the same thing as Lingering Will, where I'm like, you know what, it was just a skill issue. I was just bad.
Okie dokie, guys. I will see you next time.
Bye-bye.